What is up, guys? Sergeant Spit back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I have a Transformers detailing video for you again. And I hope you guys can forgive my voice. I have a bit of a cold coming over me, and I hope I don't sound too nasally. So if I do, please forgive. Well, this is actually more of a detailing video and an improvement video. Throughout this video, I'm going to post little clips from my original review of MMC Boreas, otherwise known as Cyclonus. And first and foremost, because I remember in my first review, I talked about the weapon first. It's pretty cool, pretty decent. It's not as good as the Drift sword, but it's nice. It's all plastic, no chrome paint to speak of. But it's got a little dab of looks like gold paint. Same color of a very soft purple, same one the figure has. And here's the new sword that has been touched up and looks so much better. Before it was just basically unpainted plastic with just a little bit of gold right here. Even the gold itself has been retouched and it looks really good. Looks more like actual steel. And there you go. It actually looks like it more been used. And given the age of Cyclonus and the age of the great swords themselves, looks good. Make it nice detail. There we go. Looks awesome. Now moving on to the figure himself. I'm going to start things off in alt mode. And here he is. Let me get straight on the camera there. And to me, he looks really awesome. Especially compared to how it looked originally. It was like basically almost no paint at all. And it was just honestly just colored plastic. With a little bit of, I think, little small smidges of paint in certain places. Well, Ninja Master K has really done this thing a true service by literally, honestly painting it. I mean, before it had almost no paint. As you can see, he redid the cockpit with some nice type of orangey red and some shading inside, to give it a level of detail. And the weathering he did on it is like awesome. A lot of places, although I have learned, a lot of places that he weathered, it's kind of a nice little trick because since this thing has to transform so much, certain places are going to rub when they connect. And the weathering has been done in a way that allows the paint to actually chip a bit here and there when it needs to. Such as in here, as you can see. And actually, plus given Cyclonus' age, it gives him you know, a bit of what's the word I want to use here? Hell, I guess age. You know, he's lived his life, so I think it looks all really great here. And I'll be splashing in pictures of the original bot, so that way you guys can kind of see where I'm pulling from. When talks of the paint job, I had showed him a lot of comic book art, and in comic book art, his alt mode, for the most part, he has no cockpit, and he's just purple and gray, like no cockpit here. The tip is gray and the wings are gray. I decided I'm not doing that. I may have him go back and do panel lining, but right now I dig how this looks. Most of this go full solid purple. Kind of, I think more kind of like a royalty type purple is really good. And added some, if you guys can see, a little black here for the tips of toes, on the back of the legs here. He also weathered those as well. Gives off a real nice look. Even back here for the thrusters, right here, and right here. Now, as for an improvement, on my original review of this thing, this part right here would not stay. Like, it holds landing gear, it houses his landing gear and his hand, and it just kept popping off. Like right here, this landing gear, it does not peg in. Like
no matter how I push, it will not peg in. Same for the wing here. Point that out to you. Right in here. I try to push it together, but just not having it. I don't know if the pegs are too wide or what. I have a cousin of mine. He does a lot of transformer repair and whatnot. I might have him take a look at it. But the sad part is, once you pay $100 for this kind of stuff, you shouldn't have to do that. I mean, if this figure were like, I don't know, 25, 30, maybe even $40, I could look over it. But being third party, man, you know, what the hell?
All right, now I can open it and I can shut it. And that really just pissed me off before. Now I think this is perfect. So let me put the landing gear in. So here. In certain joints that were kind of looser, he actually tightened a bit. This one being one of those. So overall, it looks so much better. It actually looks like someone loved this thing now. And put it back a little further for you guys to really check them out. Let's go in. I almost had the transformer because I actually really like the alt mode even better. That's real nice. But this is a transformer, so as you know, he does transform. And here I am back again. I actually considered doing a transformation on camera, believe it or not. But given that he has like a lot more paint on him, or paint in general, because before honestly he didn't have any paint. And I'm have to be a little bit more careful with transformation because I don't want to purposely chip paint. But as I said before, when he did the paint job, certain spots where weathering is more prevalent, so there's spots where the ratchets are. That way, so when the ratchets go, you know, it may chew just a bit of paint, but it doesn't bother the figure at all because it just actually adds to the weathering itself. One can say. But yeah, let's talk about this. Just off the bat, and I mean, it looks so much better. He gave a really nice matte finish because I didn't really care for the original shine that it had. You know, originally MMC used really shiny plastic on this thing, and it made it look like a better word, I guess more like a toy. And yeah, it is a toy, but at the same time, I wanted him to look more, I don't know, just less toyish. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, as I said before, he has a nice matte finish with some nice weathering, like here on his plates here, and on the hands, looks really good. Kind of a dark, almost kind of a gunmetal. Also for the chest in here, and on his vents here, which looks really good. Let's see. Also, from the original video, I mean, I've already talked about this in his alt mode, but if you turn his hands here, let's see. It's right here. It's just like not coming down now.
And here's the issue I was going to bring up here. This right here does not peg in on mine. Like no matter how much pressure I want to push, doesn't peg in. I can rotate the hand up here. It just simply will not peg in. I figure it's a QC issue, but I definitely got knockout points for that.
Pull it off, otherwise this stays pegged in. So that's really great. I'm glad he went in there and fixed that for me. And we got to talk about the face. Let me pull the camera up. There, if I get the focus, damn you, focus. There we go. The face looks like a whole lot better. He used some of the same weathering tactics on the face, and he gave it a nice, well-aged look. Eyes more of a deeper, darker red. I like that too. And he panel lined behind the head here. Let me rotate it. Therefore, the joints are a lot more stiffer. Matter of fact, I can just pull the head off because it's made to do that. Actually, come here. There we go. Move him away. As for the face, yeah, here we go. See, panel on the side vents. Get the. What's the one on focus? Sorry for technical difficulties, guys. Let me get this to focus. There we go. on the face sculpt. He had it more black around the cheekbones. Because in the comic book, it looks way, looked like his face is kind of sunken in after being in the Dead Universe so long. And some nice panel lining on the sides there. I think it looks really good. And I love the weathering on the face. That's nice. Now to reapply it back to the head. and there we go. Now he's whole again. As for the sword, even though it's been painted, the magnet effect still works. If you just turn around to the back here, and he has two magnets here and here. Sword still works. Even coated in paint, it still works. Bam. And here's another spot what I'm talking about as far as weathering goes. Like right here, because there's a peg that attaches there for the alt mode, it's going to chip that paint a little bit over time. So that little chip there doesn't even like bother me at all because it actually looks like weathering. So I mean, that's just overall, this is a very, very, very awesome job. The other way, articulation is all the same as it was before, so I don't have to go over that. Man, and because of the paint, some joints have become a little bit more stiffer, which is overall not a bad thing for this figure. Because before, some things were too loose, and for that original video in its entirety, you can totally look it up. It's on my channel still. Matter of fact, I believe it's under my MMC playlist. So yeah, overall, man, I just really love this figure a little bit more now, because before I was very iffy on it, and I was like, you know, if you're gonna buy it, buy it secondhand, or buy it because you're like, like an MMC completionist, because it's like the only item Cyclone's option we have. And with his paint job at this thing, I honestly wish you could buy it like this, because I did not care for the original way this thing looks. And now that I got them all painted up, looking all good, I'm actually gonna cut here and grab a few of my other More Meets the Eye characters. And here he is, surrounded by some of his More Meets the Eye cohorts. Yeah, we got Whirl, Tailgate, Drift, and Rodimus. They all look really good together. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but Whirl actually has some work done too. Ninja Master K's actually done some panel lining on him, and a little bit of paint work on top of the head. And the sword itself was actually painted with gunmetal. So that's that. But yeah, he looks pretty good with these guys. Matter of fact, as far as Rodimus goes, I think he always wants to be kind of in the picture, but let's put him more over here. There we go. I have to say overall, he now actually looks better than them. I feel like I might have to have something done to the rest of them just so they can kind of keep up. But yeah, I dig this. This is really awesome. And here he is now in his permanent home. And yes, I know this is incredibly dusty. I'm going to get around to it at some point. I promise. But yeah, I think it looks good amongst all his More Meets the Eye buddies. At some point, as I add more and more to the group, because anyone who reads More Meets the Eye knows it's like a bunch of guys on board that ship. And you could literally do like a couple of shelves probably dedicated to all the characters on that ship. So eventually, I don't want to have a shelf so cluttered, so eventually I might have to do two shelves, these guys. But it looks good here. I really like this. Like I was saying before, now with all the work he's had done to himself, he looks better kind of near everybody else. And yeah, I might have to have everybody get a little touch up. My Megatron's had one, for certain spots. My Rodimus had just a little bit of work done, not much, just a little bit. I don't know. I thought my Ultra Magnus could use some love back there. What do you guys think? Anyway, enough about him. Cyclones. Yeah. So yeah, this looks great. I honestly can't stop looking at him now. It's so badass. Oh well, I've taken up enough of you guys' time. This just God, this is awesome. I keep gushing over this thing. But time to go. Until next time, this is Soronumspa, the Black Gentleman. Out here doing God work, reviewing these figures, getting these figures awesomely painted. Until next time, peace out.